Jared,
We've had
our fan rant.
our angry fan, which
I
hasn't been very angry recently.
But t-shirt.
Today,
The
yeah.
jersey's
A little bit of Broncos pride, but
Did you sew that on yourself?
I did not, actually. This is courtesy of Mint Clothing, a friend of mine.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That was like a buttoneer thing, no? That's good.
All right, what do we got, Jared?
I don't even know where to start.
Just a question mark.
Literally,
All right.
I
like,
am
what's
a little
going on?
clueless. Giving up on the run game, basically, in the fourth quarter. 9 attempts. I don't know where to start. I mean, we had a couple things clicking a little bit. I think Emmanuel Sanders going out of the game was a big loss for us.
Took the wind out of their sails.
Yeah, it did. I mean, that was a big hit. It was. That was.
I heard that crack all the way in my living room when he got popped. Oh man!
But that was it was a painful football game to watch as a Broncos fan. I mean, I'm speechless. I'm at a loss for words. It was abysmal. I mean, and it starts from the top. I think the game plan was just not there.
Right.
And when it wasn't there, change it. Make some changes. Shift it up.
Maybe you've answered this. How do you get yourself in that kind of funk? Because this is the talented team.
Yeah.
So
And
maybe that's the biggest concern.
Yeah, when they get in these funks and they just can't get out of it.
Yeah.
And that to me is a definition of not a very strong football team. Being able to get out of those funks is what's going to get them through those playoffs.
I think when Peyton Manning tries to get him out of the funk by himself, the things go wrong because he presses, he forces, he tries too hard, he forces balls in, and then it just kind of snowballs. But
and you can see what he's doing. I mean, it's a natural reaction. If I just get this pass done completed, I can get it.
We talked about coaching too. Is that there's no creativity,
no
there's no play fakes.
Yeah.
There's no play action. There's no lining up 2 running backs in the backfield.
If you're going to run it up the gut,
there's no
put a
fake to CJ and pitch to Juwan. I mean, there's
have Emmanuel Sanders come around the side and at least
nothing.
throw
There was no creativity yesterday.
It caused the defense to take a second step.
I feel like our playbook is 10 plays. We've got a couple down the field passes, run up the gut, and then the middle passes.
Right. So what do you think about the Dolphins coming up? This is not going to be an easy game.
No, that is not.
Even though it's home.
It's going to be our season, in my opinion. If we lose this game at home, we may be looking at a wild card spot.
This could be a whale of a game because both teams really got to win this.
They do. Yeah, it's a must-win game.
I love that. Must win.
It's a must-win football game.
Left, but if you do lose to the Dolphins, you've lost 3 out of 4, and you're going to Kansas City.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which they are on a roll.
You're almost right.
Yeah.
You're borderline genius. Not quite there, but
you're almost there.
If we lose this game and Kansas City wins next week, we're on the outside looking in. We just gave up the division, and if San Diego wins next week, then we're tied with San Diego in second place.
I always said that if the Broncos can clinch the #1 seed and have everybody come here for the playoffs, they're in good shape.
We're in good shape
to make it to the Super Bowl.
Right.
If they have to go on the road at any point, really,
we just lost 2 or 3.
For England, you're in trouble.
Yeah,
that's the bottom line.
And New England looks good on the road.
But my gosh,
New England looks good on the road. I mean, they just
going into Indy last night and blast
Jonas Gray, rookie, running for almost 200 yards.
I'm feeling worse about this loss than I did yesterday.
I was sitting on my couch and just literally a depression just kind of sat in, and
not just them losing. I said this before. Not just the fact the Broncos lost, but watching other teams
picking it up. They're building.
Watching the Chiefs win with a strong running game. Watching the Patriots blast the Colts with a strong run. Watching Aaron Rodgers and the Packers just destroy people with Eddie Lacy as a running back.
Eddie Lacy was strong runner.
And Gronk. So anyway, that's what's depressing is the fact that I'm watching other teams go this way and us go this way.
Here's my recommendation. Line up Juwan Thompson as a fullback. Put C.J. Anderson right behind him. If you're going to run up the middle, have him create a hole.
Right.
At least you could have some variation. Juwan Thompson's got some power. Like, just shift it up. You got to make some changes. And it starts at the top.
Okay.
Jared, thanks.
All right, well, let's see it next week.
Next week.
Hopefully some changes happen.
Hopefully you'll be extremely happy.